I mean, biggest thing about the second half, I think my body started to break down on me, honestly. I mean, I came in freshman eager. I did a lot of things, a lot of work, and I don't think I took care of my body right enough. That's why when the season ended, I made a commitment, to work on my body. So that was a big thing for me.
Tell me about that. What have you done to work on your body?
I mean, every day, everything's basketball specific. So my main thing, mobility was the biggest thing for me this summer. I focused a lot on mobility. And, strength, obviously, I got picked up on some size. And when the year ended and I looked to myself, all right now I'm not ready for the league. So I made a testament. So this next year coming up, I will be.
Was the grind tougher in college basketball than maybe you expected?
Oh, was it tougher than expected?
Grind?
I mean, it was tough. I mean, I didn't really know exactly what to expect. So I think that was tough for me personally. I like knowing what to expect. But I think this year I know what to expect every day. I can have a plan for what I'm going to do. And I see a couple other freshmen that don't know what to expect. It makes me eager to reach out to them, and try to let them know, give them some knowledge. I think that's helped me out being a leader as well.
How much of a leadership role are you trying to take on? Because you got a baby team out here this year.
Yeah, I mean, they're just young, but I mean, we're all athletes here. We all play. I mean, these guys can play basketball. So the leadership role, I just want to share everything that I know. I mean, I'm that type of person I am, spread positivity. And I want to see us all be great.
Is there anything that has surprised you about the guy? I know it's very early, but the guys that have come in, has anybody surprised you with maybe that can do something you didn't expect? Or
Yeah, I mean, Shea was the biggest one that surprised me. I mean, he was a lot better than what you'd see in the social media or anything like that. So you don't know how good he really was. So he surprised me early in the summer. 6'6", shifty guard. So that was good to see.
you got so many guys. I mean, everybody's tall, but they're also long. I mean, they're like Wenyens. They're long. They got this arm span. How disruptive can you be to other teams with that kind of wingspan and height?
Oh, we got a lot of length on this team. So like that can really help us out as a team. I think we should use that to our advantage this year.
Did you learn any patience last year with the whole team got off to the great start, then maybe a little slump in the middle as you learn things, and then the light bulb goes off?
Yeah, and I mean, obviously that's going to happen again this year too, so I know that to expect that. But I mean, that's what comes with the game. Those are challenges that come with it, and we just got to remain focused, and we can get through all of that. I mean, like when you notice at the end, like it's not going to be the end of the world. At the end of that, when we were in that slump, we just had to all come together closer. That's all we had to do to get out of it.
How high are your expectations for yourself this season?
I mean, I always give myself the highest expectations. That's what keeps me going. That's why I have that high energy when I'm on the court. I mean, I got high expectations. So I just want to finish. I need to finish what I didn't do last year.
We talked about how you worked on your body during the off season. Is there any specific aspect of your game that you thought, I'd like to be a little better at that and work on that?
I mean, obviously, I worked on my consistency. It's a lot of things I try to tell the young guys coming in. I mean, if you want to be able to shoot at this level, I mean, you got to be consistent. So, I mean, consistency on my shot, obviously. I've been working on my ball handling a lot. And working on my body has made a lot of that easier for me with the mobility part. So.
Is a changed body going to help you defensively as well?
It's going to help me defensively, offensively, I mean, mentally, confidence-wise. Just being able, just being stronger, it gives me more confidence.
How big and strong are those big guys down low in the SEC and in major conference? Are they bigger? Are they stronger maybe than you thought?
There's big bodies down there. I mean, there's some talented players out there too. I mean, it's just basketball. Either way, we still got to play the game. So it's both ends of the floor.
How hard is it to adjust to the different styles of the way a game's played? Do you kind of feel a guy out early to see whether it's going to be called tight or loose, or maybe you can get away with something, maybe?
I mean, we go into these games with a game plan as a team. So, I mean, what we're trying to do is follow the team game plan and focus on that first. And then everything else, the field comes with it.
You like to run offensively? You like to run?
Yeah, we're going to be running a lot this year. Yeah.
Is that? Tell me what the fans are going to see from this team. And again, I know it's early, but just from what you've seen, what's going to be maybe the most exciting 2 or 3 things about this team that the fans are going to see?
I mean, I think probably blocks. We're going to get a lot of blocks in the game, too. We're going to get dunks, of course, but we get dunks every year. But I mean, there's gonna be another aspect of the game that I'm not sure yet. Like I'm not sure what we're gonna do, how we're gonna play exactly. So
You got that young personality and still has to develop a little bit.
yeah, still gotta develop. Cal still gotta get his plan figured out, his master plan.
Have you figured out how to play for Cal now?
Yeah,
I mean, it takes a special guy.
I mean, it takes a while, but then when you finally figure out what he's doing and what he's trying to do here, you can understand why he does the things that he do. I mean, at first it's hard to understand, and I struggled with that. But eventually, I finally understand him. I know what he wants, and we can make it happen.
Is there any way to actually tell someone who doesn't know how hard you have to work to play at the University of Kentucky?
Words can't describe it. I mean, it's either you have to see it or feel it. It's one of those two things. I don't think words can really describe what goes on here. It's too complicated for that.
Is that something you thrive on?
Yeah,
the more work, the better.
I love it because that eventually someone's gonna quit, but it's not gonna be me.
What about the school part of it, the social part of it? Are you more comfortable this year? You're not a freshman anymore. Are you more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, that's what everything that comes being a sophomore. I've already been here a year. Like everything I've done that's happening is I've already been through it, so I know what to expect already. Which just that type of
where to eat and all that.
yeah, they get all those questions, but I already know the answers. So it feels real good for your confidence.
You've been here a year. This will be your second season.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something the fans don't know about Wenyen Gabriel. What's your secret fun? If you got to relax, if you got to shut your mind off, and from basketball and the rock star thing.
I mean, the best thing to do is just go to your room at the lodge, and when you close the door, you listen to some music. I mean, you can get in tune with yourself like that.
What about the camp out? Is that fun? Big Blue Madness?
The Big Blue Madness? I mean, that was cool at first, yeah.
Is it a little irritating not being able to go anywhere without being recognized, or are you okay with that?
I mean, that part does get irritating when you're trying to live the normal life, but it was more irritating at first because you're not used to that.
Sure.
And sometimes you just want to do something simple.